Hold on, I started on July 1st. I believe today is day 17 because today is Friday the 17th. This is unbelievable, guys. I totally lost track of time between day 13 to now. It just was like a little blur. But you know what, though? I am so thankful for everything. I give the glory to God. I thank you guys for doing this journey with me. Oh my goodness. I am so excited because I actually woke up this morning and I was like, oh my God, this is not easy. It's not hard. And I've been doing this for such a long time that I would have thought it would have been easy just getting up in the morning and going with my morning routines, but it's really not that hard. And I'm extremely hot today, guys. And I'm going to be fast because they're doing little neighborhood cleanup out here. Like nobody even told me about it. It's just last minute. And I was starting to help out a little bit, but I said, you know what? I'm going to stop. I'm going to take a break. Regardless what's going on in the world, it's just something that we always need to do for ourselves is to stop, take a break, focus on your journey, focus on yourself, focus on the things that you said you are going to do for you. Especially after yesterday, realizing how good I felt to stop and take the time to do my thing as far as regulate my emotions and cleanse out my thoughts and whatever the case may be that's attached to this emotional hygiene journey. It is exciting. And guys, welcome to my 21 days I pray. My name is Lady Don, and I thank you for joining me. I thank you for rocking with me all these days. And guys, it gets harder and harder every day. I wish I could sit here and say, oh, it gets easy at some point, but they lied to us. It never gets easy. You know, some things that once you start doing and you start practicing and implementing in your life and your lifestyle, especially when you see the result, you just can't stop doing them, especially if it's bringing forth positivity and it's doing good things for you and it's making you feel good about you, because that's something that we really can't get from anyone else, you know? Like they kind of trick us a little bit into making us think that another person can really make you feel good. It does feel good to have other people in your life. It does. It does feel good to have support. But that joyful, genuine feeling, that is something that you can only give to yourself. You understand what I mean? So on that note right there today, it's just we're going to talk about being too busy for you. I don't care what's going on in your life. And shout out to you. I love you. Oh my God, you're so awesome. Hold up. I don't care what's going on in your life. You have got to figure out how to stay focused on yourself. You can never be too busy for you. It's just, I don't know how hard I can stress this, but there are so many things that are just going to be there. Even when we are done with this life experience and we're on to whatever's on after death, you know, because I don't know what comes next, you know. We have ideals and all that, but all I'm saying is that you guys know a lot of musicians who are long gone, went to paradise, and we're still bumping to their music. Matter of fact, I think Nipsey Hussle's team, they just put out a new CD. So definitely, guys, go check that out. Something about it, it's got me feeling like it's going to be, you know what I mean? I feel it already. I just feel it already in the spirit. So, you know, but what I'm saying is that the point is let's focus. Guys, don't ever be too busy for yourself. You know, if it's one thing that this world is going to always do, it's going to take, and it's going to take from you. And it's going to take whatever you have, whatever you got. It doesn't care because there is a space and a place for everything. There's a space for positive energy. We know that rises above. And there's a space for negative energy. And you know that goes down below. So, you know, like everything in life has a space, has a place, whether you believe in it or not. Okay? Because guess what? A lot of people don't believe in God, don't believe in spirituality, but it does not mean that it's not controlling the physical world. It doesn't mean that it's not controlling reality. It does sometimes it really doesn't matter what you believe. There are laws in this galaxy, not even just the universe. There are cosmic laws that we abide by on this earth. And they try their best to just, all I'm saying, guys, please do not ever be too busy for yourself. Do not ever be too scared to say, hold on, I need a minute, I need a break. And the last thing I wanted to mention is breathe. Guys, you have no idea how important it is sometimes to just be present but breathe. You know, sometimes you're being attacked or somebody might be criticizing your character and you might want to respond, but sometimes, especially if you know what they're saying is just so far from the truth, I don't know. It's just sometimes I feel as though that people are so miserable. Why engage in their misery? Especially if you are protecting your energy. You know what I mean? It's just sometimes you cannot control the other person at all. It's not even sometimes. For the most part, you can't control other people. The only real person you could control is yourself. So today, if I could tell you anything, I could tell you to be patient with yourself. Take time for yourself. Celebrate yourself. Love yourself. And be calm with yourself and learn not to always feel like you need to react to other people's nonsense or even respond, because it has to be at some point where you have to truly believe that there is a force that is stronger than you, that is greater than you, that is protecting you. I'm a firm believer that the battle is not mine, that the battle is for God. And sometimes when you're being attacked and people are doing things to you, it's you just gotta let God fight your battles and just trust and believe that everything is going to work out for you. And I promise you, as long as you stand still on that rock and you allow God to be your rock and you allow God to fight for you will never lose. You will never lose. I'm sitting here, I promise you, God will always defend his children. So on that note right there, I'm gonna get ready to get up out of here because I said I wasn't gonna stay long today. So we already know that I'm not a therapist. I do this for entertainment purposes only. Yes, I do work in education. Yes, I am a life coach. Yes, I am a caregiver, but at the same time, this is my experiences that I had to go through in life to help me transition to becoming the better person that I have always wanted to be. And I thank you guys for taking this journey with me and experiencing and sharing with me. And I'm telling you guys, I'm still not where I want to be, but I thank God that I'm not where I used to be. And if I could suggest anything after today, I could suggest that you start practicing breathing exercises, learning how to stay calm when you are in an uncomfortable situation. And you notice how I said that because just the thought of it rattles my nerves. So I could imagine how people honestly feel when they are in an uncomfortable situation. You see how I took my time to say that and express that? That's how we need to start being with ourselves, guys. I'm serious. We got to start taking our time with ourselves, with each other, with our loved ones, with our families, with our communities, with our foes, because, it is what it is. And I am a firm believer that no weapon formed against me will ever prosper. You know what I mean? So, on that note, right there, guys, I'm not here to tell anyone what to do. I'm just here to share my experiences. And once again, as always, if you want to share an experience with me or drop a little hint on me on something that might work to help shift my negative energy to positive energy or to help me keep a high frequency at all times, please share, guys, please. Because believe it or not, I listen to and get advice from so many other positive inputs that it's like I a lot of these things I didn't even know, and I don't know everything. And this is a learning journey for me, and I'm so excited to be learning, and that's why I'm sharing with you guys. But if you are doing something and it's positive, please share, guys. Let me tell you how open I am to learning. Sometimes I listen to my children. When the children give me ideas, I listen to them. Sometimes I wait to see how they solve their problems just so I can make sure that I'm not stuck in that old fashioned stuff. Because a lot of, them elders, how they did it. No. Because I'm not perfect. Our elders always pretended to be perfect. I am not perfect. I'm not. But I am trying. And I am so thankful for everyone else that is trying. And I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here with me. I'm serious. Like, I can't tell you in words enough how much I love you. So I'm going to send you a big old spiritual hug and hold you in the spirit and hold your soul and just wish you all the love that I'm feeling inside of me right now, and all that you do and all your endeavors going out as well as coming back in. As a matter of fact, even in your sleep and in your dreams, I cancel every attack of the enemy for you. And I wish you the best today. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. As you already know, God is my light and my salvation. Of whom shall I fear? God is God is my light, my salvation, and whom shall I fear? God is the light of my life, of whom shall I be afraid? And on that note, be courageous. Courageous in doing the right thing, courageous in love. And we'll talk about something else I just thought about, because I do notice a lot of people have a lot of courage to do the wrong thing, but are scared to do the right thing. Guys, is it just me? I want somebody to comment on that. Just tell me if that's just me. Because I've been noticing that. And I want to know what you guys think. Seriously, guys. If I could get a little bit of input on that before I go in that direction, because I would like to have that conversation. And if that's a conversation that you find interesting, let me know. Right? Yeah. Okay. All right. So on that note, guys, just leave it in, put it in the comments. Let me know. Send me a message, send me an invitation. If you're doing something positive and you want to share, you want me to support, the door is open. I am there. And I thank you again for joining me on my 21 days. I pray. Have a beautiful day. God bless you guys. And I love you so much.